and the period, yeah, for tangent and cosine and sine. Right, guys? Moving left and right is c divided by b, and the period is 2 pi divided by b for sine and cosine. Did you just make a mistake on the quiz? What? But I did your homework with you. Maybe we're thinking of the wrong thing. Okay. So this is left pi over 2. So let's just start the graph. We know we're starting to the left. Now, where normally is the asymptote on a graph like this? At 0. Do you have your cotangent graph? I didn't fill mine out yet. Can I use yours? Okay, so here's the cotangent graph. Do you guys see how the asymptote is at 0 and pi? Here and here? And then it goes through halfway there? So that's what it normally is, right? Okay. And so what we're going to do is we're shifting it to the left, pi over 12. So normally it's at 0, but now I'm going to write right here, this is pi over 12. That's my new asymptote. I'm going to make some tallies over here on the side. This is negative 112. Remember, we only need 3 tallies here instead of 5 because we only got 2 sections that we're doing. And then we're doing a period of 1/3. So this distance is 1/3. So how do I do negative 1/12 plus 1/3? Common denominator. Let's change this into 4/12. Is that better? Instead of 1/3. So what's negative 1/12 plus 4/12? 3/12, same thing as 1/4, right? I'll call this pi over 4 over here. That's where it's going to end. This is negative pi over 12. So pi over 4 is the other asymptote. That's where it's going to end. Okay, and what's our halfway point? What's halfway between negative 1/12 and 3/12? 1/12 or pi over 12. Okay, so I'm going to put that one right there, and I'll call that regular pi over 12. This was negative pi over 12. And I'm putting a dot right there. Why am I putting a dot right there? That's where I'm going to start. Or that's where the center of my cotangent graph is. Now, if you look at Ellie's cotangent graph, you see that it normally goes from the top left to the bottom right. What did this amplitude change? Is it going to go in a different direction? 1 is what it usually is. 1 is actually what Ellie's graph looks like. So I'm going to try to kind of swoop up this way a bit and swoop down that way a bit. So all I care about when you're graphing tangent and cotangent graphs is where it starts, where it ends, and that middle part. Okay? I'm glad you picked 27. It was probably the hardest one as far as fractions go on all of it.
Thanks.
Okay, are we okay? Okay, all right. Why don't you start working? Go sit with your post partner and work with them, and I will come around and help you. Morgan, or not Morgan, Michaela, do you see what I meant by the 2 pi or the?
No.
Did you forget during the quiz? We'll get there. All right, Zach. Did you look at the videos last night?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Do you want to do that first?
Yeah. What time did you